that doesn't have success one time, we don't correct it on the court, and then I got to burn another one right away to fix it. So we knew it might come, and we've been prepared for it. It's just once it's not easy for us, we panic and we go away from the game plan. And
yeah, you handled a bit, and then they seemed to go away from it. They just kind of picked up man, which didn't seem to bother you at all in the full court press. The great thing about the PACWEST, you get a bounce back tomorrow and play the same team. You have maybe one thing that's going to be an emphasis going into tomorrow's game to try and get the win against Douglas College.
Offensively, I think we over-dribbled. We did not enter the ball to the wing or quickly on offense to get anything good happening early in that second half. So we got it in, dribbled, no one cut. Our timing was way off. Just we had to struggle to enter offense, which is why our offensive numbers in the second half were lackluster.
All right, thank you, Coach. Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks.
Welcome back to Langara College for tonight's men's basketball action between the Douglas College Royals and the Langara Falcons. Join me, assistant coach for the Falcons men, Chris Schneller. Chris, split last weekend against CBC. Tough one on the Saturday night. Really struggled on the glass. Did you guys address that this week in practice?
We did. Like I said to Coach Eaves last week, it's about our technical skills and how we're boxing out. And hopefully we can execute that technical aspect of the angle and the correct positioning, and hopefully get a better result on the boards today.
You have a couple of fifth-year guards. Royce Sargent, returning first-team All-League kid. 44 on Saturday. Hasn't quite shown that before. What do you think we can expect out of Royce tonight?
I think he's playing. He's got a good mentality coming into it tonight. He's playing free. I think he's ready to go again for.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Douglas hasn't got some of the results they wanted. They've been super competitive. It seems like they've dropped things as they go down to the fourth quarter. Any thoughts on the Douglas College Royals?
They're solid. They're super solid. Like those results against some of the better teams in the league, they're right there to the fourth. And I think and nothing's going to be easy here tonight.
All right, thanks, Coach. Best of luck.
Thank you.
We will be back with tip-off shortly between the Douglas College Royals and Langara Falcons men. Good evening and welcome to Langara College for tonight's action between the Douglas College Royals and the Langara Falcons. A little bit of a late start tonight as the Douglas College Royals showed up with no uniforms. Last second they got here with about 3 minutes to go, a quick change, and we are ready to play some PACWEST basketball. A few last-minute signatures by the coaches on the official score sheet. Referees looking to tip it off. Douglas coming in after playing 8 games so far in the PACWEST with a 1-7 record. Langara, after a split last weekend at home against the CBC Bearcats, are sitting at 2-2. Douglas comes in with their leading scorer, Ekman Sohal, averaging 15.5 and almost 7 rebounds, slightly behind Carson Leonard from Blaine, Washington, and Jeevan Sidhu at 10.5 a game. The Falcons are led by Moise Athea, 16.5 a game, and Royce Sargent coming off of a 44-point game last Saturday against CBC, averaging 15. Langara in their home whites with black and orange trim. Douglas in their road grays with green trim. Bonamici on the left side. Kicks it over to Strawn. Douglas side out of bounds. Shot clock violation. A little bit of a lack of communication there on the Royals. Royals are starting Bomert, Sohal, Sran, Jeevan Sidhu, and Luca Bonamici, a former Falcon. Kagande over to Sargent. Sargent calling out the numbers. Over the right to Kagande. Kagande, the left-handed drive, over. Kicks it over to Owen Jones, who's shooting almost 50% from three. Corner three, Roy Sargent, good. 3-0 lead, Falcons. 9:20 left here. Kai Bomert, the second-year player from Delta Secondary, brings it over to Sidhu. Sidhu from Tamanawis. Guarded Tyle Pagane, a little trip and fall. Switch on defensively. Bomert, spin into the key. Kicks it out. Down low to Sran. Sran, guarded by Moise, step through, layup, good. 3-2. 9 minutes left. Up in the corner to Jones. Jones, corner three, shot fake. Bonamici buys it up to Sargent. Over to Kagande, left-hand drive. Penetration out to Saul. Saul penetrates left, cut off, throws it back. 10 on the shot clock, saved by Sargent. Quarter court right, Jones. Penetration, little floater, no good. Ball tipped up. Rebounded by Sran. Over to Sidhu. Sidhu, dribble drive left. Ball's kicked over to Sohal. Sohal, middle, in and out, no good. Rebound, Athaya. Moise. Penetrate right. Bucket up, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up, no good. Ball's tipped by Sohal. Rebounded. Bonamici brings it out, right side. Guarded by Saul. Penetrate back, crisscross, throws it up. Little tumble go, corner three. Sidhu, no good. Ball bounces out to the left. Sidhu rebound, and it looks like Bonamici is down hurt. Looks like he banged knees. We're going to have 12 seconds on the shot clock. 8:05 here in the first quarter. 3-2 Langara.
Stepping onto the court, number 6, Carson Leonard.
Subbing in for the Royals, number 6, Carson Leonard. Leonard's only played in 6 games this year, averaging 11 a game. Ball's up top, Sidhu. Sidhu, ball picked. Kagande up, off the glass, easy two. 5-2 Falcons. Bomert brings the ball back. Dribble push, Sohal. Sohal being guarded by Saul. Faces up, turns middle, right-handed, blocked. Rebound, Leonard takes it up. Miss, no good. Rebound, Saul. Ripped away, throws it up to Jones. Jones, no numbers, kicks it back. Kagande. Kagande over to Athaya. 3 left, off the front rim. Rebounded Sran. Sran brings it up. Kicks it over to Sidhu. Sidhu over to Sohal. Sohal with 3. 5-5. 7:15 left. First quarter. Roy Sargent left alone up top. Penetrates. Kicks it back out. Kagande catch and shoot 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound gathered by Leonard. Leonard brings it up across a half court. Kicks it over to Sidhu. Sidhu down into the corner. Corner 3. Bomert. Good. Falcons turn and bring it right back. Kagande kicks it up. Athaya. Athaya open 3. Shot fake. Gets Leonard up in the ground, up in the air. Doesn't go. Saul rebound. Kicks it back to Athaya. Saul over to Sargent. 9 on the shot clock. Double team, kicks it out. Sargent, right hand to the rim. No good, did not hit rim. Shot clock was reset, refs missed that. Back up to Saul, top of the key. No good, short. Both teams having a little bit of a tough time getting on the legs. Leonard trying to take it full court. Not really sure, not much of a foul there. A little out of control, but gets the contact to the line. Shooting 2, Leonard.
Now shooting for the Royals, number 6, Carson Leonard.
That's a first individual foul, first team. Leonard short on that attempt. Second shot up. Back iron and bounces in. 9-5 Royals. As I mentioned in the pregame, the Royals have been with a lot of teams, just haven't been able to finish down the stretch, going 0-7, or 1-7. Ball up top to Sargent. Ball gets reversed to Kagande. Short corner, Saul kicks it back out. Ball is tipped away, stolen by Bomer. Bomer going the other way. Step through, right hand, no good. Rebounded Sohal, short, missed. Rebounded by Moise Nathia. Moise, left side with numbers. Moise penetrate, right-handed floater, no good, off the rim. Ball up quickly to Bomer in the corner, guarded by Jones. Little body, right-handed baby hook, good. 11-5 Royals, 5:45 first quarter. Ball reversed, Jones. Open three, good. Owen Jones shooting almost 50% from three this year. 11-8, Falcons trail by 3. Throws it in the post, over to Sadhu. Sadhu, step back, 3, front rim, right, no good. Rebound, kick, Bomer. Bomer tried a nice little sneaky pass over to Sohal. Tipped off, out of bounds, no good. Sub it in for the Falcons. Naveed, number 8. Little 1-2-2 pressure being shown, dropping back by the Royals. Ball's reversed over to Jones. Jones, short corner to Saul. Saul surveying, back to the basket, little dribble. Naveed, top of the key. Jones, shot fake, step right, 3, left, off. Ball is tipped out off of Royce Sargent, Douglas ball. Kai Beaumont bringing it up, being guarded by Kagande. Keeps him right side. Dribbles behind his back, left, push, pass over, left, Sohal. Sohal into the pinch post, handoff, Sadhu, right-hand dribble. Sadhu over to Leonard. Leonard guarded by Sargent. Sargent about to pick his pocket. He does. Kagande comes from the double behind. 2-on-1. Back to Naveed. Layup, good. Nice double team by the Falcons up top. Leonard lost control of the basketball. Falcons able to go the other way and score. 11-10, 4:25 left, first quarter. Sadhu, guarded Tyler Kagande, turns the corner. Double comes. Kicks it, far corner. Sohal, corner 3, good. Falcons got caught, did not close out. Sargent brings it up, reverses to Kagande. Looks, Jones. Jones back, high post. Elbow, jumper, a little bit of a force there. Douglas sitting in his zone. Falcons are not making him guard him, not moving the basketball. They should not be settling for contested threes. And there's that vaunted sideline here at Langara College. The walls make the gym feel tighter than it is. It is not. It is a regulation-sized court with a number of times that a player catches on those short corner behind the arc and steps out of bounds. Douglas with the first timeout, leading 14-10, 3:53 left here in the first quarter. Falcons ball. Couple quick substitutions for the Falcons. Dominic Bakatika, into the game, as well as number 10, Bobby Mabini. Inside, Naveed, good for 2 off the glass, 14-12. Sohal brings the ball across the court. Dribble drive right into pressure, kicks it off, out of bounds. Turnover Tried to speed up a little too fast. Defense collapsed, and on the kick out, wasn't there. Sargent picked inside, gets it back, lays it up, missed. Foul, Jeevan Sidhu. That's Sidhu's first team. Sargent at the line for 2. Saran back in the game. In for his first action tonight, but Benny from Burn Creek, who's take a bit of a circuitous route here from Edge Prep in Calgary, Alberta. Sidhu brings it up, guarded by Sargent. Turns right to the middle. Ball's reversed to Bonamici. Left side. Double comes, kick out far side. Leonard over to Bonamici. 3, top of the key, no good. Rebound, Mabeni kicks it out to Sargent. Sargent guarded by Sidhu, goes right-handed. Sargent keeps going right. Tries the kick out. Ball gets tipped, not there. Sidhu. Great anticipation on the steal. A little bang off the wall there. It will be Langara ball when we come back. Sidhu looks like he's able to walk it off, a little bit of a short shoulder. Not often you're going to win that battle against a brick wall. Hunter Thompson into the game for the Royals. Mabeni into Athaya. Athaya looking inside, high post. Bakuteka with the bucket on the pull-up J at the top. A little bit of full court pressure into the elbow. Leonard, dribble drive right, and once again his pocket has been picked. Bonamici comes up with the ball comes back. Bakuteka, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. Bakuteka had a little bit of a struggle last week finishing those type of lanes. Got to get the ball up high on the glass. Langara coming after the penetration and trying to get their fingers on the dribble to get turnovers. Bakuteka into Bonamici. Bonamici swings it, quarter court left. Thompson reverses the ball over to Saran. Saran looking high post. Little give and go action. Back, Moise inside, guarded by him. Athaya on the rebound. Up to Mabeni. Mabeni back to Sargent. Sargent. Little hezzy turn right. Right-handed floater short in the lane. Rebound Douglas. Bonamici. Bonamici with numbers. 3-on-1. Throws it to Leonard. Leonard gets knocked down hard. Fouls on David. Leonard will be to the line shooting 2. 1:54 left here, first quarter. Langara's up 16-14. Sargent to take a seat. Kagande checking back in. Now and for the first time for Douglas. Obito. Leonard at the line, misses the first short. Second one is up. Short again. Rebound came off short. Quick rebound and a quick foul on Kagande. That is Kagande's second, third team. Checking in for the Falcons, local St. Pat Celts favorite, Caden Carry-On. Big crowd here tonight at Langara College on this Friday night for some PACWEST action. Obito into Bonamici. Bonamici throws. Right-hand dribble, guarded by Naveed. Kick back to Saran. Saran, hard drive left, throws it up right. In and out, no good. Rebound, Naveed. Naveed over to Carry-On. Carry-On Carry on, brings it up right side. Carry on. Hesitate, back, elbow, over to Mbeni. Corner, Athaya, shot fake, step back. 3, corner, short, in and out. Ball is tipped up, rebounded by Bomert. Bomert, deep throw. Ball is misplaced a little bit there by Athaya. Douglas trying to stretch the floor in transition, does not get it. Baseline out, 1:24 left, 16-14. Langara up 2. We got a 5-second closely guarded call on the baseline out of bounds. Good job by the Falcons defensively. Going to give credit to that's going to be a scout call knowing what's going on. They did a good job of switching the screens they needed to and forcing the 5 count. Akuteko over to Athaya. Athaya, right-hand dribble behind his back left to the rim. Blocked. Same situation happened last. And travel that was missed by the referees. Not a great start for the Stripes tonight. As I was saying, Langara against CBC with their athleticism inside, they would beat the first guy, and the weak side help was able to get there and get a finger on the shot, knock it off. Same thing happened here.
Substitution being made for foul. Stepping off the court, number 8. Stepping on, number 6, Rohan Saul.
Rohan Saul in for Naveed. Douglas in the same look, see if we can, they do have a little bit of a counter, and they do, they get it into Bomert. Ball is tied up inside, looks like we're gonna have a jump ball, no, ball tipped away. 12 on the shot clock, Bonamici in the corner, guarded tightly by Carry-On. Trying to dribble him down and post him up, use his side, into the corner, over to Bomert. Bomert, right-hand drive, guarded by Bakutek. Dom with the foul, just couldn't get himself moving with his feet, ended up pushing on the hands there. That's his first 14. 50.6 seconds left on the clock. Should be 14 on the shot clock. Ball into Bonamici. Deep 3. No good. Rebound. Throws it inside. Off the hands. Langara ball. Carry-On tried for the steal there. Didn't get it. Allowed Bonamici to step into an open 3 that he could not knock down. 42.9 left, 16-14, Falcons still lead. On the penetration, kick out, Athaya, shot fake, doubled, kicks it back inside, Saul, left hand, kick out, Carry-On, wide open 3, no good. Ball is tipped up, rebound Douglas. Bonamici bringing it up, right side. Trying to cross back over, force back to his right, down to the corner, left hand behind the back, into the middle. Ball is stripped, a little bouncing around, throws it up at the rim, good. Tied up at 16, 13 seconds left. Let's see what the Falcons get here in the last 10 seconds. Coach Kannemeyer calling a play. Shot clock winding down, Carry-In. Floater at the buzzer, no good. And we will end the first quarter, 16-16 tie. It will be Langara ball starting the second quarter.
Remember, everybody, if you're looking for a snack or beverage, the concession stand is now open. Concession is located at the front doors. Second period of basketball action between the Falcons and the Royals. Right here live at Langara College.
16-16 tie going into the start of the second quarter. Sohal led the Royals that quarter with 6 points on 2 of 5 shooting. Royce Sargent 5 on 1 of 3, 1 for 1 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line. Over to Sargent. Douglas in their matchup zone. Little short course card across. Dom, penetration, turns it over. Can't dribble into where they are. Comes back with great hustle, gets the steal from behind. Penetration kick, corner, Royce Sargent, open 3, short. Bonamici jogging it up. Guarded by Bakotika. Swings it over to Sadu. Sadu over to Saran. UCLA flex into the post up for Sadu in the short corner. Sadu, short corner, kick over to Bonamici. And again, Bomer stepped out of bounds. Spatial awareness in those corners somehow bites guys in this court. Over to Mabeni. Back to Mabeni. Penetrates right, pull up, jumper. No good. Tipped out by Saul. Sargent picks it up, corner. Saul penetrates, skipped inside. Sargent kicks it back out. Owen Jones, shot fake, left. Moves it back. Mabeni, 6 on the shot clock. Penetrates. One more, left at the rim, finish. Excellent attack by Mabeni. Kept his dribble, one more, got to the rim and scored. 18-16 Falcons. Big shout out to Eddie Richardson and the Edge Pep program for the development they've done with that young man. Ball into the high post. Looking dribble, backdoor cut. Ball is tipped up, out of bounds. Turnover, Langara ball.
Substitution being made for the Falcons. Returning to the court, number 9.
Moise Athaya checking back in for Owen Jones. Moise, fifth-year guard, formerly played at Kwantlen Polytechnic University. Yes, folks, Kwantlen at one point was in the PACWEST. Mo joined the 1,000-point career club last season, looking to tack on this year. Royce Sargent, guarding Bonamici. Ball gets swung. Penetration, step in, right-handed. Little bit of a bump on the end. Foul on Mabeni.
Now shooting for the Royals, number 7,
Sron on the line, shooting 2, coming back after this timeout by the Falcons. 8:17 left, second quarter. Falcons lead by 2, 18-16. Strawn on the line for 2. First one is up, back rim and out. Strawn a 64% shooter on the season. Second one up, rims in and out, ball's tipped up. Langara ball. Douglas extending their 2-3 matchup. Ball over to Sargent. Sargent with a good look at the basket. Penetrates left, kicks it out. Mabeni open 3, short, no good. Falcons go into that zone, trying to take away the right-handed penetration of Royce Sargent. Over to Bonamici. Bonamici directing traffic. Saran, left side, dribbling. Over to Sadu. Sadu guarded by Sargent. Ball screen coming. Athaya jumps out on the double. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Sargent with those quick hands. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Falcons still up 2. Bonamici on the catch and shoot on the base, on the sideline out of bounds for three. 19-18. Royals lead. Not a great job defensively there by the Falcons to get over top of that screen on that catch and shoot situation. Into the zone, into the high post. Royce Sargent, wide open three, no good, back room. Mabeni, rebound, attacks it. Floater, middle, no good, kicks it off. Again, Mabeni, rebound. Bakutika corner, Mabeni, open three, good! Bobby Mabeni with the corner three, 21-19 Falcons. Sadhu comes back the other way, ball is stripped. Bakutika knocked it out. Mabeni, 3-on-1. Middle of the kink, kicks it out. Dom, three, wide left, good! Hits the left side of the rim and rolls in, 24-19. 6-0 run here for the Falcons. Sadhu swings the ball top side of Bonamici into the elbow. Little split action for the Royals. On the switch, turn, Saul gets beat, comes back, gets the block. Over to Athaya, Athaya up, over to Sargent, Sargent right hand layup, good, nice layup. 8-0 run, Falcons. Bonamici kicks it up. Sohal to the rim, and one. Fantastic job of the Falcons getting down, causing some havoc, creating turnovers and scoring, but not being court aware and getting back and getting the ball run back the other way for an easy layup. Sohal on the line to finish the N1. Sohal on the line, 73% from the line, knocks that down. Sohal, leading scorer for the Falcons at just over 15 a game and almost 7 rebounds, leading them in both statistical categories. Royce Sargent penetrate middle against the zone, kicks it out. Bakotika up, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebounds Sohal, Bonamici left side, guarded by Athaya. Cross between the legs, goes right hand, tries to throw it up, and gets sent into the bricks by Moise Athaya. 15 on the shot clock. 6:06 left here in this first half. 26-22, Falcons lead. David in for Saul. Bomer up top, looking to penetrate, guarded tightly, turns back middle, throws it over Shran, right-handed downhill, kicks corner, three, a bit long, box out. Sargent comes up with the ball. Royce, numbers, over to Naveed, layup too strong. And then he fouls on the rebound. A little tough luck there. The Falcons have got to finish those layups with numbers. It was an issue last week against CBC that cost them on the Saturday night, and they are not taking care of business tonight. They need to make contested and uncontested layups in transition in order, if they want to continue to contend in this PACWEST for an opportunity of one of two spots to get to the national tournament. Ball inbounded to Sadhu. Sadhu brings it up quickly, right side, crosses over left middle, kick it over to Bonamici. Bonamici thinks about a three, doesn't, pulls it down. Sargent guarding him. Over to Saran, over the corner, Sadhu. Sadhu contested three, corner tipped. Rebound Sargent. Langara pushes it back the other way. Royce Sargent, right-hand side, keeps his dribble alive. Gets out to the corner, turns back middle, crosses over into the middle of the king. Back to Athaya. Athaya, three, long. Rebound Sargent. Sargent all over the boards. Over to Mabeni. Mabeni penetrations middle. Pulls up, jumper, long again. Rebound Sohal. Langara getting opportunities on second chance, just can't convert. Bonamici, deep three, pull up in transition, good. Douglas making Langara pay for not being able to finish at one end. 26-25, 5 minutes left, second quarter. Ball over to Sargent. Douglas staying in the zone. Saul, tough to the rim, blocked, picked up by Athaya, laid it up and good. 28-25, under 5 to go. Bonamici brings it up, right side. Bonamici directing traffic. Screen, another pull-up, deep three, off the rim, no good. Rebound, almost corralled by Sargent, was tipped out by Athaya. Sargent not able to get it. It will be Douglas ball on the sideline. Kagande back into the game, and Owen Jones back into the game for the Falcons. Falcons staying with man, ball up top to Sadhu. Sadhu, a little miscommunication, not guarded by anybody, turn, spin, right hand, short, rebounded. Owen Jones, Jones up to Sargent. Sargent, one-on-one with Bonamici, blows right by him, layup good. That's the Royce Sargent that can put up big points. But Douglas, once again, runs it right back down and gets an N1 again. Too many guys on Langara's side getting caught watching and not getting back in transition defense. Coach Kannemeyer not happy and is going to make a quick substitution, and Kagande is coming back out. The two guards need to work in tandem. If one of them is going to penetrate and get to the rim, the other guard has to get back. It was an easy, uncontested 1-on-0 layup. Should not give it up going back the other way. Obato on the line to finish the N1. 4:22 left here in the second quarter. 30-27 Falcons lead. Obato's free throw short. Ball's tipped around, rebounded by Bakutika. Bakutika one-on-one with Leonard. Bodies him up and then gets pinned off the glass. Rebound, good, Jones. 32-27 Langara, 4:14 left. Into Bonamici, jogging the ball up slowly. Langara needs to increase the pace. Douglas wants to slow it down. Into the high post to Obato. Obato rip on Saul, goes left-handed. And a slight bit of contact there is called for an N1. The high post has not really hurt Langara until they've been able to turn and rip, and they've gotten to the rim multiple times. Coach Kannemeyer is going to have to tighten that up at halftime. Obato back at the line to finish his second N1, and he's short again. Owen Jones with the rebound. Bakutika walks the ball up. Over to Sargent. Sargent guarded by Leonard. Sargent, spin dribble, middle, kicks it over to Saul. Saul, right-handed, baby hook, no good. Rebounds Sohal. Sohal over to Bonamici. Bonamici, hippity-hop across half court. Little hesitate, tries to come over. Blocked by Jones. Gets his own rebound back. Shot clock at 15. In the corner, over to Bonamici. Three, off right. So we have a foul right there on Carson Leonard. Royce Sargent in a 50-50 ball. Leonard takes him out. Call. That is his second, but that is the first foul on the Douglas College Royals with 3:33 left here in the first quarter. We have 5 fouls on the Langara Falcons and 1 on the Douglas College Royals. Coach McKay is not happy. He is letting Jason Cook hear it right now. Cook is listening to it, and he's taking it, understanding that he should be upset on that one. Ball into Royce Sargent. Sargent cross court to Bakutika. Douglas in their zone. High post Moise. Bakutika. Bakutika penetrate. Wide open three. Sargent. Good. Royce Sargent. 35-29. 3:16 left. A little bit of pressure here. Langara trying to up the tempo. Dead ball situation. Bakutika getting up into him. Sargent again. That is about the third time they've turned the ball over with Leonard. And Bonamici with an unsporting foul on Royce Sargent. Did not want to let him just go by again for the easy deuce. Leonard, the rookie from Blaine, struggling a little bit with the quickness of the fifth-year guard, Royce Sargent. Probably about 8 years difference there in those two. Quickly learning that the PACWEST is a league that's full of older guys that have played around, even if you don't know who they are, because they were in high school before while you were still in middle school. The lights got clicked out here.
Substitution being made for the Royals, returning to the court from the 9.
So after the unsporting, 35-29, 3:04, Langara ball, sideline out. Unsporting obviously being 2, while a technical foul is only 1. Royce crosses up to the rim, left hand, no good. Tipped up by Saul, no good, tipped off the rim. Out to Bakutika, wide left. Rebound, Saul, 3, 2, 1, shot clock violation. That's a That's a situation where the bench needs to help out and be aware, with the offense being right in front of the bench here in the first half. Timeout Douglas, 2:48 left, 35-29 Langara. Douglas ball coming out of the timeout, 2:48 left, 35-29. Jeevan Sidhu brings the ball up right side, reverses the ball over Saran. Over to Bomert. Bomert guarded by Bakutika. Crossover back to the middle, easy layup. Foul from behind. Bakutika with outstanding pressure, a little over aggressive there. Allowed him to cross over and get to the rim. That is Dom's second. Mabeni in for the Falcons. Bomert's free throw, good. A few times the Royals have had opportunities to finish N1s and they're able to get it done. Little extended 2-2-1, ball kicked wide open. Owen Jones, short. Good look for the Falcons, run it right back, nobody back in transition. Bomert again to the rim, easy layup, 2. Falcons struggling in transition defense, no communication from the guards. Sargent bringing the ball across, guarded by Bomert. Sargent, quarter court right, dribble spin, moves to the middle, a little bit of hack. Oh, baby! Up and over, reverse right-handed bucket. Royce Sargent walking to the line with a bit of a smile on his face. Foul for Douglas on 14 Oboteka. Sargent on the line to finish the N1. It's up and good. 38-34. Falcons lead 2:08. Once again, the Royals push it right back up to Sidhu. Falcons really are going to have to sort out their transition defense here. Coach Kannemeyer, the longtime assistant at Quest University, moved on to be the head coach at Capilano for multiple years, the assistant at the University of Fraser Valley the last couple years, and was hired this spring to take over a Falcons program that was led and had a ton of success with Coach Paul Eberhardt over the last 10 or so years, with a CCAA National Championship in 2014. Coach Kannemeyer trying to replicate that success. Sargent on the penetration, spin, middle, comes back to the right-hand side, a little floater up and good off the glass. Royce starting to field a little bit. 40-34, 1:55 left. Sargent with back-to-back buckets in the paint. He does a great job of getting inside. Super shifty with his move. Little blur action by Douglas. Ball's turned over by Bomert. Kicks it off. Sargent with the ball. Sargent with the kicks it out. Owen Jones, open three, no. Rebound Saran. He brings it up. Crossed it over, right-hand side. Back door, Bomert tries to go up on Saul. Ball is blocked. Corner, Sohal. Sohal to the rim. Saul over top of him. Another offensive rebound. Oboteka, good. No box out. The two bugaboos they've got to take care of. Transition defense and giving up offensive rebounds. Into Saul in the corner. Back to Sargent. Sargent, top of the key. Closed out by two Falcons. Or Royals. Splits him to the rim. Off the glass. A little strong. Off the front of the rim. Sidhu. And right back the Royals come. Easy layup the other way. Missed it short. Jones. Tackled from behind by the Douglas Royals player. That is only their fourth. He will not be shooting. 1:03 left, 40-36. Falcons lead.
Substitution being made for the Royals, returning to the court, number 13, Luca Bonamici.
Bonamici in, Beaumont out. Getting some sweat cleaned up off the floor before we get going here. Benny going to inbound to Sargent. Sargent going to bring it up. Douglas showing a 3-2, 1-2-2 look in the half-court zone. Bonamici, kick, Sargent, open three, no good. Ball is tipped up, looks like we're going to get a thigh for going over the back. We're going to walk the other way and shoot two. The Falcons have been able to get open threes when they want it. They just got to find a way to knock them down. Otherwise, the zone is doing exactly what Douglas wants, keeping penetration away from Sargent, forcing contested threes. 53.1 left, 40-36. Falcons lead. Strawn on the line, shooting two. First one up, short. The Royals have had opportunities at the line so far tonight. Second free throw on its way. Short, bounces over. And a second violation so far tonight on the shooter. Sideline out. Sargent will inbounds to Mabeni. Royals showing some token three-quarter court, just dropping back into their zone, trying to burn clock and slow the game down. Ball, corner, kick, Jones, another open three, corner. Miss, rebound, Sohal. Quick threes, no offensive rebounding. That's allowed the Royals to keep this game where exactly they want it. Saran, shot fake, kick it back, corner, three, no good. Sadu missing the corner three, rebound with Benny. Sargent brings it across, right-handed, inside out, to the rim, steps through, corner, over to Mabeni. Three, wing, good! The deep penetration for the three has been working. 43-36, Falcons lead, 15 seconds left. Sohal stuck without a dribble up top, over to Sadu. Sadu guarded by Sargent. Sadu, dribble draft left, into the elbow. Handoff, corner, the ball is tipped and bounced. 43-36, Falcons lead, 3.1 seconds left in the second quarter. No uncontested threes, no fouls. Coach Kannemeyer talking to his team. Ball stormed by Mabeni, three-quarter court, just short. As we go into halftime, the Falcons lead 43-36. We'll be back with you shortly in 15 minutes. Welcome back for the second half of play here at Langara College for the battle tonight between the Falcons and Royals. Halftime statistics brought to you. Kai Bomert leading the Royals with 10, Ekman Sohal 9, Luca Bonamici 8, and off the bench with 6 is number 14, Obito. Royce Sargent leading your Falcons with 17 on 6 of 14 shooting. 8 points off the bench for Bobby Mabeni. And Josh Kagande 2, Moise Athaya 2, Owen Jones 5, 5 for Bakutika, Naveed with 4. Douglas Ball, early steal, Saul kicks it back to Sargent. Sargent looking up, Jones in and out of his hands, tough break, turnover Falcons. Neither team with really any foul trouble problems. Obito has 2. Bakutika and Mabeni have 2, but Kagandi does have 3 for the Falcons. Foul on Sadu. His second, first team. Bakutika starting the second half for Kagandi, who's sitting on the bench with his 3 fouls. Coach Kannemeyer waving down, little hesitation back. Athaya, blow by, layup, good. Little floater, right-hand side, Moise Athaya. Falcons need to get Moise going a little bit, balance out some of the scoring, not relying all on Sargent. Bomert, penetration, quick hand, stripped. Sargent, up quick to Dom. Dom, left side, 3, transition, good! A quick 5 points. Puts the Falcons out to a double-digit 12-point lead. 1 minute here into the third quarter. Douglas still running the little high post action. Jones guarding Bomert. Bomert right-hand side. Kick out to Sadu. Sadu corner. Sohal no good. Gets his own rebound. Penetrates in. And then fouled from behind by Sargent. That's Royce's first. Shooting 2. Royce having a little conversation with Coach Kannemeyer here on the sideline. Sohal at the line. First one is good. 2 for 2 on the night. Sohal, the second leading scorer with 9. He is their overall leading scorer on the season. Sohal measuring up the second one. It is up. And good. 48-38, Falcons lead. 8:40 left, third quarter. Bakutika giving instructions to his roommates. Waves Owen Jones through, swings it left quarter court to Sargent. Sargent back to Bakutika. Bakutika, penetration, kick, Sargent, open 3. Off the rim, no good. Ball tipped up. Sargent comes down with it, kicks it back to Bakutika, who just stays from going over and back. Over to Saul. Saul over to Moise. No good. In and out rebound Sohal. Sohal throws it off of the foot of Jeevan Sadu. It'll be Langara ball. Tough break for the Royals right there. Sargent with the ball, looking inbounds, throws it over the top. Bakutika penetration into the middle. Pull-up jumper. Rolls out. Rebound Sohal. Sohal over Sadu. A little better outlet pass this time. Back into the corner. Sron closed out. Corner 3 short. Rebound. And then a reach foul by Saul, it looks like. Correct. Go ahead, Saul with his foul. That's his third, second team. Obito causing some havoc on the glass. He looked to inbound. A little screen-to-screen action through the elevator. Well defended by Langara. Obito almost falls inbounds trying to inbound. That's Sron. Crosses it over. Ball tipped from behind. Go to Saul. Saul up to Jones. Jones passes it over to Bakutika, who instead of going to the rim for an easy layup decides to drift to the corner, causing the turnover. Checking in for the Falcons, Mabeni. Owen Jones is having a little conversation with Coach Kannemeyer here on the sideline. He expected Dom to cut to the rim for the layup. Instead, Dom flared to the corner and the ball goes harmlessly out of bounds. Up top to Bonamici. Bonamici high post. Sets the down screen. Sadu looking for the handoff, turns the corner, trying left-hand drive, kicks it back, throws it right to Royce Sargent. Sargent with the steal, 3-on-1. Sargent with numbers, over to Moise. Moise, easy 2. Timeout, Douglas. Coach McKay with the quick TO after the errant turnover leads to the easy 2 for the Falcons. 50-38, 7:27 left here, third quarter. Langara ball, bring it up. Saran guarded by Athaya. Quarter court left. Spin dribble goes left. Right hand scoop, good. Way too easy on penetration by Moise. Royce quickly back up the floor to Mabeni. Mabeni kicks it back to Sargent. Sargent penetrates, screen, steps into the middle, kicks it out. Bakutika, crossover, middle, throws it, corner. Mabeni, open 3, good. 53-40, Falcons on top, just under 7 to go. Third court, Bonamici brings it up the right side. Royce Sargent guarding him, watching his actions. Up to Sadu. Sadu, quarter court right. Little shimmy shake, tries to go middle, gets his pocket picked by Bakuteka. Bakutika up, layup, good. 55-40. And once again, the Royals flip it back quickly, just an errant pass. Otherwise, Sohal would have had a naked corner 3. The Falcons need to stop watching when one of their teammates gets an uncontested easy breakaway layup and match up defensively and not allow that. Looks like we have wholesale substitutions coming in for the Royals. 4 new players coming in for Douglas. Looks like 6 new players. Coach McKay talking to his starters. Not happy, looks like, with the effort that they've been giving. Bakutika brings it up. Dribble handoff right side, Mabeni. Ball is tipped up. Bonneman takes it to the rim, shot is blocked, draws the foul. It's exactly what Coach McKay wanted. Get his starters out, give them a little bit of a talking to, shake it loose a little bit, see if the guys can come in off the bench and give a little bit of a spark. 6:22 left here, 55-40, 15 minutes left. Shot is up and good by the lefty, Bonneman. His first points of the game. Second free throw. Up and good. Bakutika, easy penetration down the middle. Kicks it out to Mabeni. Mabeni back to Sargent. Sargent, penetration, imp it in. Good, easy 2. Slice through the zone right there for an easy 2 at the rim. 57-42. Falcons up 15. 6:02 left. A little bit of full court pressure showing here. Coach Kannemeyer sensing that they have the bench in. Ball is stolen up to Mabeni. Goes for the dunk. Doesn't get it. Fouled. He will go to the line for 2. Out of the free throw here, Mabeni's on the line shooting 2. See if the Falcons come with a little bit more pressure again to try and turn over the Royals. Benny at the line, short on that first free throw. Benny had 8 in the first half coming off the bench on 3 of 6 shooting, 2 for 3 from 3. Second one is up, good. Falcons lead by 16, 58-42. Just under 6 minutes to go. Leonard with the ball, being dogged by Sargent. Little bit of bump, tries to go in, ball is stripped again. Sargent has kind of had his way with the young man tonight. Over to Saul. Saul goes up, ball is tipped, knocked down. Leonard comes up with the ball. Leonard, look, nice pass up court, layup, good, 12. Outstanding job coming back by Leonard there. Nice way to look up the floor, find Thompson for the easy two. 58-44. Falcons lead by 14. 5.5 left. Little flare action up top. Athaya open three. Front rim no good. Mabeni with the rebound. Brings it up top. Falcons set up. Mabeni penetrate, turn, stop, reverse, pop. Good. 60-44. 5:05 left. Leonard with the ball, looking to reverse it over. Up top, into the elbow. Split action, down screen, reverse off it. Falcons switch it, jump up top. Saul with good defense, over to Athaya. Athaya, penetration right. Tries to go up, nothing there. Falcons have to be straight up. Underneath the hoop, nowhere to go. Rohan Saul bails him out, puts him on the line for 2. That's his third. Naveed subbing in for him. Ethan Barron subbed out. Coming back in is Kai Bomert. Free throws missed, rebound, Athaya over to Bakutika. Bakutika penetrates middle, left-handed, scoop layup, no good. Rebound, Bonneman brings it off, guarded by Mabeni. Over to, ball is tipped up high, down with Mabeni. Mabeni to the rim, misses the dunk. Got to take the easy two there, 60-44, 4:30 left. Over to Leonard. Leonard, open three. We've got a hold underneath on the shot by Naveed. Free throw good, 4:17 left, 60-45. Second one good. The sub by Coach McKay has worked a little bit to stem the tide of the Falcons' run here. 14-point lead. Mabeni forced three. Rebound Sargent up underneath to Naveed. Naveed looking for the cutter. Athaya on the cut, no good. Naveed rebound, kicks it back out. Bakutika penetration, right hand, throws it back to Naveed. Naveed layup blocked, but the foul will go on Bomert. Naveed to the line for 2.
Substitution being made for the Falcons. Returning to the court, number 14, Owen Jones, alongside number 1, Josh Gigande. Now shooting, number 8, Naveed Abdullahi.
Naveed's first free throw long, 60-46, 3:54. Second free throw up. Good. 61-46. Ball's inbound to Thompson. Thompson guarded by Bakutika. Bakutika over to Bomert. Bomert, penetration right on Jones. Throws it up off the glass. No good. Rebound Naveed. Out to Jones. Jones brings it up right side. Bakutika. Bakutika calling the play. High ball screen to Naveed. Turns the corner into the middle. Had Kagande on the cut. Ball was tipped, it looks like.
Substitution being made for the Royals.
We're going to have white ball and wholesale substitutions back in for the Falcons. Or sorry, excuse me, the Royals. Their starting group back in, joining Bomert. Jones with the ball over Bakutika. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Naveed with the ball, spin, middle, right-handed scoop, good. 63-46, 3:15 left. Saran with the ball, top of the key, swings it over to Bonamici into the corner. Sohal guarded by Jones. Back up top to Bonamici. Surveying looking for the high post, doesn't. Swing it over to Sidhu. Sidhu, left-hand penetration, Bonamici. Bonamici, corner, Sohal, three, short. Kagande comes out with it. Transition, 3-on-2 numbers, over to Jones. Jones, left-handed, misses. Ball's tipped around. And we have a foul. Moise Athea. Athea with the foul on the loose ball. That's his third, 15. Walking the other way to shoot 2. Looks like it will be Luca Bonamici.
Now stepping to the line for the Royals, number 13, Luca Bonamici.
Bonamici short on the first free throw. Gives himself a little bit of a talk, steps off the line, back on. 63-46, Falcons lead, 2:50 left, second free throw up and good. 16-point Falcons lead. Kagande brings it up. Crisscrosses right to left. Swings it back to Naveed. Naveed, dribble handoff. Royce Sargent. Sargent guarded by Miyabichi. Right-handed through the middle. Little hippity hop. Short on the rebound. Naveed goes up. Misses it. Left-handed. Ball tipped around. Naveed almost had a handle. It looks like he dribbled it on the line out of bounds. Douglas ball. Bonamici, left side, walking it up. Throws it back to Saran. Saran guarded by Saul. Quarter court right to Kai Bowman. A little bit of a double off the ball screen, forces the travel. Falcons have showed different coverages in the side ball screen, a little bit of a double there. Forced Bowman to pick up his dribble and drag his pivot foot. Kagande brings it up right side. Little quick screen for Sargent. Sargent gets it. Penetrates right to the rim. Right-handed. The patented Royce Sargent right-handed layup. 65-47, 18-point lead. 2 minutes left, third quarter. Bonamici flicks it cross court to Sidhu. Sidhu into the high post. Down screen looking. Sohal with a naked look from the wing. In and out, no good. Obito rebound, puts it back. Obito been an absolute monster on the offensive glass for the Royals here tonight. Quickly up the floor to Naveed on the right wing. Throws it inside to Kagande. Kagande working on the block. Dribbles it back out. Over to Naveed. Top to Sargent. Sargent had a screen to the left, moved to the right, tried firing it to the corner to Saul. Saul cut, little miscommunication. Sargent wants the tip, asking for a confer, and yes, Karn Dillon with the outstanding look from up top, helps out his partner Jason Cook and gets the call correct. 65-49, 1:34 left, third quarter. Kagande into Jones, 10 on the shot clock. Up top to Sargent, guarded by Sidhu. Sidhu trying to keep him left. Screen by Naveed. Sargent still gets to his right, and a little bit of a double dribble, needed to release that. Might have had Kagande, got caught up in a little bit of the tall trees inside. Turnover Falcons, 1:25 left. Bonamici walking the ball up, guarded by Kagande. Swings it over to Saran. On the right wing to Sidhu. UCLA rub. Little post-up Saran on Sargent. Nice double by Owen Jones coming from the bottom of the eye on the double. caused Saran to travel. He thought he had an easy bucket. They tried to go inside off the UCLA cut to post up Sargent. Got it inside and got the turnover for the Falcons. Kagande brings it up, crosses over, back to the left, easy to the rim, 2 points, good, 67-49. 1 minute left, third quarter. Saran up top, throws it into the high post. Split action, squares up, Obito squares up, turns, spin, tries throwing the corner. Sohal was cutting at that point. Ball's tipped out by Rohan Saul, 14 on the shot clock. Douglas ball, 54 on the game clock. Obito with the inbound. Douglas setting up a screen the screener, elevator action. Sadu with the screen for Bonamici trying to get through the elevator, chased well by Kagande. Ball gets thrown over the top, gets stolen by Kagande. Kagande crosses over to the rim to Saul. Shot fake, kick it out. Jones, three, sidestep. No good. Ball's tipped up. Kagande comes down with it into Jones. 12 on the shot clock. Back out to Kagande. Royce Sargent, top of the key. Right to left, kicks, corner, open, three. Jones, no good, short. 30 seconds left, third quarter. Bonamici brings it up, right side. Guarded by Sargent. Over to Saran, into the corner to Sohal. Close out on Sohal. Good job collapsing on the defense. Sadu, Bonamici, set, three, short, no good. Falcons coming the other way. Nice pass over the top. Kagande to Jones for two. 20-point lead, 12 seconds left, third quarter. Great team basketball by the Falcons. Bonamici, one shot, calling for the ball screen. Kagande, hands behind his back, doesn't want to foul. Ball screen, Jones jumps out. Offensive foul, illegal screen, 0.2 seconds left. Obito not happy with the call. Foul was on 14 Obito. That is his third. 0.2, Royce. No good. On to the second, to the final quarter here at Langara. Falcons lead 69-49. Here we go, the final action, final quarter. Falcons up 69-49, start of the fourth quarter. Sargent, right hand penetration to the rim, right-handed layup. Royce Sargent, another right-handed layup, 71-49, 9:50. Sadu with the ball over to Bonamici. Bonamici up top, guarded by Kagande. Kagande putting up a little pressure into the elbow. The V guard the elbow, ball's tipped on the cross court, pass by Saul. Good anticipation, looking for the cross court kick to Sadu. 14 on the shot clock. 14 on the shot clock. Good balance scoring from the Falcons, 21 for Sargent, 6 for Moise Athaya, 7 for Jones, 10 for Dominique Bakutika, and 14 for Bobby Mabini. Ball stolen again. Kagande up. Easy layup, 2. Little double here by Sargent. Ball's tipped again. Ball's thrown cross court. Leonard guarded by Naveed. Tries right-handed penetration. Kicks it out to Sadu. Over to Bonamici. Guarded by Kagande. 10 on the shot kick. Bonamici right-handed. Owen Jones steps in. Good help. Rebound, Naveed. Here comes Kagande back the other way. Left-hand dribble, quarter court left. Turns the corner. Kicks it out. Naveed, open 3, short. Back to... On that open 3, it was a little short. Kagande in the right place at the right time, gets the rebound. Naveed cuts, gets it right back to him. Shooting 2. Number 10, FA in for Douglas. Naveed at the line, shooting 2. That first one is up and short. Second one here on the way. Good. 74-49, 8:50 left. Fourth quarter. Kagande, again, up pressure on Bonamici. He's backing down. Swings it over to Sohal. Sohal into the high post. Down screen, Sadu. Sadu looking to turn the corner. Falcons switch the down screen. Togazieju. Falcons look like they're switching everything, keeping everybody in front of them. Sadu, deep 3, short off the rim. Sargent went up one-handed, go get that 2, and it's his easy and not tipped out by Leonard. Kagande brings the ball up the right side quarter court. Little turnout screen, Naveed on Sargent. Sargent to the rim. Ball gets tipped from behind by Sohal on the help, off Royce's head, out of bounds, Douglas ball. Kagande, again, picking up, doesn't want to pick up his foul. Guarding Sadu, turning him at the top. Sadu, left-handed, down the lane. Finds 10, easy. Oh, nice foul. Weak side help, fell asleep a little bit there. Penetration to the middle. Nice dish there by Jeevan Sadu. Sadu, the Surrey product out of Tamanois. Spent his first year at UBC, transferred to UFE, and has found a bit of a home here with the Royals at Douglas College. First free throw up, and just a little bit short. Second one, makes the correction, knocks it down, 74-50, just over 8 minutes left here in the third quarter. Leonard picking up Kagande, full court. Leonard dribbles it, quarter court right. High post give and go, gets it right back. Bonamici, great defensive stop, sticks his hand in there, gets the tip away, throws it up. Right side, Sadu tries to throw it inside to Sohal, knocked away. Kagande comes up with the ball. Coach Kannemeyer asking him to slow down, execute the offense. Dribble handoff with Bakutika, who just subbed in for Sargent. Bakutika calls for the ball screen from Saul, kicks it over, Naveed, shot fake. Back to Bakutika, top of the key, short, no good. Jones, rebound, corner, kicks it back out. Kagande, Bakutiku, corner, Saul, 3, good. Bang from downtown, 77-50, Falcons lead. Quickly up the floor, the Royals. Sadu misses the 3, rebound, Saul to Jones. Jones has numbers, decides to back it out, kicks it back to Kagande out to Bakutika, penetrate, tries to dump it inside to Saul, ball stolen by Sohal. Leonard has it on the break, crossover, kicks it out. Sohal, corner 3, no good. Jones with the rebound. Game's getting a little sloppy here, but seems to be in Langara's favor. Bakutika over to Saul. Saul thinks about the 3, penetrates left, little left-handed scoop in the middle, no good, in and out. Looks like we referee stoppage for sweat on the floor. Couple subs in for both squads. On the floor for Langara, we have Bakutika, Kagande, Mabeni, Naveed, and Moise Athaya. On the floor for the Royals. That same group that made a bit of a comeback and stemmed the tide a little bit in the third quarter. Checking in for the first time is number 1 for the Royals. Excuse me, Tanner Cruz played in the first half. We have a technical foul called on Dom Bakutika. Coach Kannemeyer calling Dindo, asking for an explanation. At the line shooting the technical is Boneman. The lefty's shot is up and short. Kagande picking up Cruz full court. Cruz, first ball is Saran. Saran follows behind on the cut, dribbles it back right in the corner, back to Cruz. Cruz, left-hand penetration, looks to throw it inside. Ball is tipped, then stolen by Kagande. Kagande quickly races up to the left side. Euro step, middle, loses control out of bounds. Looks like it was tipped last off of Douglas. We're going to have Langara ball 19 on the shot clock. Right to Athias, straight on the baseline out of bounds. Open three, rattles around and good. Moyes with a little smile on his face after getting the friendly hometown roll. 80-50, Falcons lead, 6:15 left. Ball's inside, double kicks around in the corner. Bakutika flies by, throws it up, right-handed, no good. Athia with the rebound. Kagande, left side, guarded by Saran. Kagande calls the play, swings it over to Bakutika. Over to Mabeni. Mabeni dribbles left, cross right into the corner. Athia, shot fake, penetrates right, dumps it inside Naveed through his hands. Douglas with the ball back in transition. Ball stolen. Kicked up. Athia. The old man dunk right there. We'll give him a dunk on that. 82-50, 5:35 left, fourth quarter. Ball reversed over, high post catch, looking to go to work. Naveed defensively. Here comes the double from Bakutika. Rotation, ball gets over to the corner. Saran rips, tries to go baseline. Cut off by Mabeni. Inside, left-handed, up and good. Number 15, Lorenzo Boneman. Coming off the bench, giving Douglas some strong minutes. 82-52. Falcons lead, 5:05 left. Ball swung over to Bakutika between the legs. Receives the screen. Tries to kick it over to Naveed. Looking to go. And pulls three, doesn't catch any rim. Ball is picked up by Moise, and it does not go. 4:56 left, 82-52. Caden Carrion checking in, and checking in for the first time tonight for the Falcons. Number 13, Caden Brown. Violation, Douglas stepping out again on that side, kind of caught him up again. Caden Brown, I believe, in his first action for the Falcons this year. Been battling a bit of an injury. He is the freshman from David Thompson Secondary. Carry on, brings it up, quarter court right, dribble handoff Mabini versus the ball through Brown. Brown, dribble handoff. Addison Button, who just checked in. Little travel there, looking for the give and go for Brown. Number 5, Addison Button, the freshman from Burnaby Mountain Secondary, guarding Cruz up top. Looks like Coach Kannemeyer's giving some guys a breather. Turn around with a quick game tomorrow at 6 p.m. Penetrating Cruz receives the screen, pull up jumper left, rattles in and out. Mabeni with the rebound. He brings the ball up over to Brown. Brown looks to Euro step, doesn't get through, throws it up, no good. Tips, almost gets his own rebound. Boneman comes out with the rebound. A little behind the back as he's being guarded tight by Mabeni. Mabeni knocks out from behind. Brown comes up with it. Back to Button. Button brings the ball across. Quarter court right, receives a back screen from Carrion. Carrion, penetration left, inside. Naveed misses the layup. Tipped around, Brown kicked out, 14 on the clock. In the corner to Naveed. Naveed inside to Brown. Brown trying to go to work on the block. Finds a cutting Carrion for a little floater. Too good. Caden Carrion. 84-52, Falcons lead. Carry on with the pressure on Cruz. Swings the ball around to the right, throws it to the high post. Back inside, swings it over. Down to the corner, corner three, no good, rattles out. Brown tips it out. Ball's tracked down by Ethan Barron. Carry on now with the ball up the court. Penetrates, corner kick, Button three, side of the glass. Cruz comes up with it. 3 minutes to go. Falcons still lead, 84-52. Cruz into the corner for Thompson. Thompson, penetration kicks, looks like he picked up the foul.
Blocking foul committed by Falcons, number 13. Now shooting for the Royals, number 12, Hunter Thompson.
Hunter Thompson on the line, shooting 2. Free throw is good, 84-53, 2:50 left to go. Ball turned over by the Falcons, up the floor. Cruz, left-handed, no good, draws the foul. He will go to the line to shoot 2.
Blocking foul committed by Falcons, number 8. Substitution being made for the Royals, stepping off the court, number
As
10,
Naveed's 5th.
number 14.
Checking in for the Falcons for the first time tonight.
Number 12, Angus Kidd.
That is your freshman from Lambrick Park Secondary, number 12, Angus Kidd. Cruz short on the first free throw. Second one up and good. 84-54. 2:40 left. Carry on back to Button. Button bringing the ball up the left side. Swings it over to Carry on, quarter court right. To Kidd, top of the key, handoff, gets it back. Penetration right, spin dribble left. Looking to kick it out. Button redrives, left hand, kicks it back out. Mabeni, right to left, back to the right, stop, kick. Rattles around, no good. Obito with the rebound. Thompson brings the ball up, middle, guarded by Button. Over to Bonamini with a deep three. No good. Balls tip around. Obito with another offensive rebound. Kicks it inside underneath the Baron. Good for 2. 84-56. 2 minutes left. Fourth quarter. Mabeni over to Carrion. Carrion kicks it at the top of the key to Kidd. Kidd looking for a DHO. Back to Button. Bucket out into Brown. Brown over to Mabeni. Sets a screen. Mabeni drives to the hoop. Right-handed. Tucks it through. Sneakily tries to get it up left-handed, misses the shot but gets fouled, onto the line, shooting 2.
Now shooting for the Falcons, Bobby Levin.
First one up, front rim, rolls in, good. Mabeni adding another one, good to the 14 he had going into the fourth quarter. Strong effort coming off the bench for Coach Kantemeyer's crew. Ball to Cruz, inside to the high post. Obito looks to penetrate on Kidd. Kidd and Brown, straight up. Rebound, Barron. Barron fouled. Ball's getting deep for Douglas. The Falcon posts are collapsing, causing a tough shot. The guards are not rebounding on the weak side, allowing the Douglas Royals guards to get in a rebound. 86-56, 1:28 left. Barron at the line, shooting 2. First one up and short. Reminder that both of these teams are back at it tomorrow. Women's game at 4 o'clock at Langara College. Men's game tips off shortly after, close to 6. Second shot is missed. Rebound is tipped around. Cruz comes up with it, kicks it back to Barron. Barron guarded by Kidd. Left to right, drives right into Brown. Brown, stalwart, stands him up, but he's able to muscle it through and get the bucket. Button bringing it across, right to left. Dribble handoff. Mabeni into the key. 15-footer. Side rim and out. Cruz with the rebound. Cruz head up. Throws it up over the top. Thompson penetrates, turns, spins. Back to Cruz at the top. Cruz left-hand drive. Throws it down inside to Obato. Obato tries for a little bit of a scoop shot underneath. The defenders got caught a little flat-footed and fouled. Foul is on number 13, Caden Brown, his second. At the Obato at the line, shooting 2. We have 57.4 seconds left. 86-58. Falcons with the lead. Obato shaking his hand out. Probably banged it up a little bit there on that reverse layup. Little short on that one. Second one up and long and miss. Rebound by Bonamini out to Cruz. Back to Bonamini. Drives right-handed, Euro step through, left-handed floaty, no good. Rebound Brown. Brown to Carry On. Carry On brings it across half court, middle of the floor, kicks it back to Mabeni. Mabeni right to left, back to Carry On. Carry On had a three, looked through, made the extra pass to Button in the corner. Unselfish play by Carry On. Corner three, Addison Button. 88-58 Falcons, 30 seconds left. Obato elbow jumper short, rebound Mabeni. Mabeni behind his back. 3-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Mabeni just happy to dribble it out. 88-58 Falcons lead. Gets the screen from Kidd. The Falcons will have to shoot or turn it over. Mabeni left, dribbled out, Carry On, 4 on the shot. Mabeni at the end of the shot shoots up a 3, no good, rebound, and that's the ball game. 88-58, Falcons win. Stay with us shortly. We will have Coach Cassidy Kannemeyer and Royce Sargent of the Falcons for a quick conversation from tonight's game.
For the women's and men's match, respectfully. And a reminder to everybody to get home safely. And also be sure to follow us online at Langara College. Big thank you to everybody that joined us tonight, as well as our sponsor, Dublin Crossing. Be sure to join us for more basketball action tomorrow, right here at Langara College at 4 p.m.
Welcome back. We're joined by Royce Sargent after the 30-point victory tonight. Royce, get the headset on you real quick. So a little bit of a slow start to the season for you personally, points-wise. And then you kind of blew up with 44 last weekend, and then finished tonight with 23. You're able to get to your right hand a few times. Talk to me a little bit about the difference between those first couple games and how you've been the last two.
I think I was just in my head, it's my last year, so I thought I had to do a lot more than what I guess I put too much pressure on myself. And Coach Cass kind of just said, go out there and play. So ever since then, I've just been playing a lot more free.
Yeah, 7 steals tonight. You guys kind of jumped on them a little bit early. They kind of hung around in the first half. I think a little bit. Transition defense gave them some early stuff on there. But when you look at the stats, 43 points off of Douglas's, 38 turnovers created by that. So just talk a little bit maybe about Coach Kannemeyer coming in and the type of defensive system you're trying to play.
We know they're a lot slower than us, and we got a bunch of quick guards. So we knew they would slow down in the second half, and we would just pick it up and just cause madness. So.
All right. Thanks, Royce. Best of luck tomorrow.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Welcome in, Coach Kannemeyer here. So a little tight of a first half. Some turnovers and transition defense issues. And so, would you tell the guys at halftime? It definitely came out on fire.
Well, there's a little bit of PTSD from last week where we got at least 12 or 13 steals during the game, and we didn't convert into layups. At halftime, we had 20 points off of 18 turnovers, and so I went in the locker room and said, we got to get shots. It's like we don't even need to get buckets. We got to get shots because we know that if we just get shots off of those live ball turnovers, it's going to be up in the 60, 70%, right? And so we just talked a little bit about that. We also talked about how, some corrections on how to beat the zone, but we also said it's the first 3 minutes, right? Can we come out in the third quarter and really execute what we game planned all week and try to hit them before they hit us?
Yeah, fantastic job coming out. Tight ball game. How you scored 26 in the third quarter. I think the biggest number that jumps out at me on the stat sheet is 22 steals of their 38 turnovers, which resulted in 43 Langara points. So almost half your points are coming from creating turnovers. Really up the tempo with them on that.
Yeah, and that's a credit to all the guys getting into gaps, making the floor look small, and then allowing guards on the ball to take some risks and get them into troubled areas. And I thought, for the most part, we were really solid in that tonight. I'm looking forward to watch the tape and hopefully that, we could do that again tomorrow because, that's the way we have to play with small guards.
We know about your 2 fifth-year guys in Moise Athaya and Royce Sargent, but tonight probably his best game so far has been Bobby Mabeni. And kind of the coach's adage, the guy that had maybe you told me earlier, had one of the worst weeks in practice, probably had his breakout game so far as a Falcon. Bobby ended up with 16 points, 3 of 5 from 3, 6 rebounds. Talk a little bit about Bobby and his maturation since he's gotten here.
Well, the for a rookie, he's cerebral, right? He thinks the game at a very high level, and so it's just about getting him to think fast, right? Because sometimes he's got too many options, and tonight he really stabilized our zone offense, and then in times he can really, on our big run in the third quarter, he was pivotal in that run. He created some live ball turnovers. He made some threes. He missed that big dunk that would have would have got our fans really riled up. But, that's what he does. That's what we saw in preseason, and I'm really glad he did it tonight.
So is that a legs? Can he dunk? Have you
seen
him in practice?
He dunks every day in practice at least once.
Moise had the same thing on the breakaway. I gave him credit for the dump, even though it was a little bit of an old man.
It was a rib grazer.
Yes, exactly. Thanks, Coach Kannemeyer. Best of luck tomorrow in the rubber match with the Douglas Royals.
Thanks, Sean.
That'll do it tonight from Langara College, where the Langara men's basketball program has come out with an 88-58 win over the Douglas College Royals. Join us tomorrow at 4 o'clock for the women's game.